Dr. Paul, why in the world do you want to do this?
It's a pretty darn good question. And the honest answer is that I never had this burning desire as much as I had a lot of desire to promote a cause, but a lot of people who pushed me and asked me, will you do it? I had done it before, and they came back to me. And it sounds like a cliche, but it is the real truth, because it is a tough job. But the other reason is it's tough because if you're real honest with you, this country's in a big mess, and no one individual can wave a wand and get us out of this trouble. So I know how much trouble we're in and how difficult it's going to be. But nevertheless, I believe enough in the cause and what made America great, so I do try to do my share and push us in the right direction.
Now, you're also coming back from Washington on the debt ceiling vote. What is the debt ceiling vote all about?
Well, it's a big mess because the vote meant nothing, although I wanted to be registered against raising the national debt by $1.2 trillion. But if we wouldn't have voted, it would have gone up $1.2 trillion anyway. But even though the House voted against raising the debt limit by $1.2 trillion, it's going to go up anyway. Because the way they agreed to last summer, because Congress was at an impasse, in order to get a deal just to keep the government going, they agreed that there would be an automatic increase in the national debt unless we voted down. So we had to cancel out the president's desire to have the debt increase. But that sounds, well, that's not the way it's supposed to be. But if both the House and the Senate would do it, the bill would go to the president, and he would veto it, and it wouldn't mean anything. It's such a charade. It's on autopilot, and and there's no expectation that next month or next year is going to be much different unless we change our attitude. And that, of course, is what I'm pushing. I'm trying to get people to understand that this is a spending problem, a debt problem. We ought to cut spending, and that's why I think we ought to cut spending by $1 trillion in 1 year to show the people we're serious.